Hello, everyone, and welcome to another inspiring conversation. Today's topic is how to create a growth mindset and embrace challenges. In life, many people fear failure, avoid difficulties, and doubt their abilities. But successful people often share one important quality: they believe they can learn, improve, and grow through effort and experience. This way of thinking is called a growth mindset. Today, we will discuss how changing the way we think can help us become stronger, more confident, and more successful in every area of life. And joining us in this conversation is ChatGPT. Welcome, ChatGPT.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited to be here and talk about this. I think growth mindset is such a powerful concept. So I'd love to dive in. What aspect of it would you like to explore first?
ChatGPT, what is a growth mindset?
Yeah, great question. So a growth mindset is basically the belief that your abilities and intelligence are fixed. Instead of seeing challenges or failures as something that defines you see them as opportunities to learn and improve. It's really about embracing effort, resilience, and believing that you can develop over time.
ChatGPT, what is the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset?
Great follow up. So, a fixed mindset is when you believe your traits like intelligence or talent are static. You're either good at something or you're not, and you avoid challenges because of that fear of failing. A growth mindset, on the other hand, sees every challenge as a chance to grow, and you believe that effort and practice can really expand your abilities.
Why do so many people avoid difficult situations or challenges?
Yeah, that's really common. A lot of people avoid challenges because they're afraid of failing or looking incompetent. It can also be tied to their self esteem. If they tie their worth to immediate success, any setback feels really personal. So, a big part of developing a growth mindset is learning to see those challenges as part of the journey, not a reflection of your worth.
Can you give an example?
Absolutely. So, think about someone learning to play a musical instrument. If they have a fixed mindset, they might think, I'm just not musical, and give up after a few mistakes. But with a growth mindset, they think, I'm just starting out. If I keep practicing, I'll get better. And so they see every mistake as a chance to learn, and eventually they improve.
What are some simple ways people can begin building a growth mindset?
Yeah, great question. One simple way is to start by changing your self talk. So instead of saying, I can't do this, try saying, I can't do this yet. Another tip is to focus on effort. Praise yourself for the work you put in, not just the outcome. And also reflect on setbacks. Ask, what can I learn from this? Over time, these small shifts really add up.
Many people see failure as something negative. How can failure actually help us?
Yeah, that's such a powerful shift. When we reframe failure, it becomes this tool for growth. Each failure gives us feedback. It tells us what doesn't work, what we need to adjust, and where we can improve. So instead of seeing it as a dead end, it's more like a stepping stone toward mastery and success.
Can you please give any real life example? Give some
Of
real
course.
life examples.
Yeah, absolutely. A classic example is J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter was published, she faced multiple rejections from publishers. But instead of seeing those rejections as a sign to quit, she kept going, learned from the feedback, and eventually, of course, became one of the most successful authors ever. So that failure was actually a crucial part of her journey.
What role does effort play in developing abilities and confidence?
Oh, effort is huge. When we put in effort, we start seeing progress, even if it's small at first. That progress builds confidence because we recognize, hey, I am capable, I can improve. And over time, that effort turns into real mastery. So it's that daily investment that really shapes our growth and self belief.
Challenges can sometimes feel overwhelming. How can people stay motivated?
Yeah, that's a really good point. One simple way is to set small, realistic goals. One way is to break big challenges into smaller, manageable steps. So each small win gives you a sense of progress. Also, keep your bigger why in mind. Remind yourself why this challenge matters to you. And of course, celebrate those small wins. They build momentum and keep you going.
Do difficult experiences actually make us mentally stronger?
Yeah, they really can. When we push through tough times, we learn how to handle stress, we build resilience, and we discover that we're capable of more than we thought. So even though those moments are really tough, they often become the foundation for greater strength and confidence later on.
Many people struggle with confidence when trying something new. How can they become more confident?
Yeah, that's so common. A big step is to focus on starting small. Just take tiny steps outside your comfort zone. Also, remember to practice self compassion. Don't beat yourself up for not being. Celebrate every small success.
Can the people around us influence our mindset?
Oh, absolutely. The people we surround ourselves with have a big impact. If we're around supportive, positive people who believe in growth, it really boosts our mindset. On the other hand, if we're surrounded by negativity or people with a fixed mindset, it can make us doubt ourselves. So choosing those influences carefully really matters.
People often hear the phrase step outside your comfort zone. Why is that important?
Yeah, that's a great one. Stepping outside your comfort zone is crucial because that's where growth happens. When we stay in familiar routines, we limit ourselves. But when we push into new territory, even if it's uncomfortable, we build new skills, confidence, and a sense of possibility that we didn't have
We
before.
should play personal growth.
Ooh, gratitude is really powerful in personal growth. When we focus on what we're thankful for, it shifts our perspective. Instead of just fixating on what we lack or what's hard, we appreciate how far we've come. And that sense of appreciation helps us stay motivated, resilient, and open to new possibilities.
Many people start strong but lose consistency. How can someone stay committed to growth?
Yeah, that's a big challenge. I think one key is to set clear, meaningful goals and break them down into daily habits. Also, give yourself grace. Expect that some days will be harder than others, and keep revisiting your why this matters to you, because that sense of purpose fuels long-term commitment.
How does a growth mindset help students and young people?
Growth mindset means they don't see a tough subject or a bad grade as a dead end. Instead, they see it as a chance to put in effort, try different strategies, and keep improving. That leads to more resilience, curiosity, and ultimately a love for learning.
Before we end, what is one important message you would like everyone to remember?
I'd say remember that growth is a journey, not a destination. Every step, every challenge, and every small effort counts. So be patient with yourself. Keep leaning into those efforts and trust that you really can grow stronger and more capable over time.
Today's discussion reminded us that our mindset has a powerful influence on our success, confidence, and happiness. Challenges are not meant to stop us, they are opportunities to learn, improve, and grow stronger. We learned that developing a growth mindset means believing in progress, learning from mistakes, and continuing to moving forward, even during difficult times. Every small step of effort helps build a stronger future. Thank you, everyone. Keep learning, keep growing, and never be afraid to challenge yourself. We will see you again in the next inspiring discussion.
That was a beautiful wrap up. I couldn't agree more. I'm really glad we had this conversation, and I'm excited to see how everyone uses these ideas in their own lives. Take care and